content in general?
In general?
That's a no.
No.
That's a no. I got that. You say Mr. Estrada has too many rules. He's got rules about whether or not you have to wear a bra, where your friends go. Tell me about all the things that he's seeking to control.
The bra part.
Okay.
Okay. I'm young. I'm 18. I'm comfortable with my body. I'm not saying all the time I will be going out like that, but you know, there's times where I just feel comfortable and I'm just like, my body, it's my skin. Everybody's different. This is just me. Like I'll do that. You know, once in a while, he will not that.
She won't wear a bra like sometimes. And you know, you could see, you know, those shirts. You see the.
Yeah, you see.
Yeah, understandable. But I'm young, and you know what? Sometimes I feel, and I'm gonna flaunt it. Why not?
What about what controlling things does he do with respect to who you go out with, who you see, and your friends?
He's always like, where are you gonna go with? And yes, I do tell him, you know, and sometimes he's like, well, you know what? Like, for me, it's unfair when he goes out with friends. And when I used to work at the time, like I would get home like around maybe 10, and then he would come at 3 in the morning, and I'd be like, where was he at the whole time? He would come home to me, and it's like there's no explanation until the next day. I don't like that. I rather want somebody to just tell me, you know, right there exactly, you know. And I'm not gonna lie, I've been like that with him, you know. Sometimes I wait till the next day.
Why don't you tell me what's the most irritating thing about him?
When he's picky with his stuff, when he doesn't want me to do things, okay, I do things my way, and he doesn't like that sometimes. So it's like, you know what, like, well.
Give me an example.
For example, when I went and washed my clothes we were gonna go and wash our clothes to the laundry place, and I put my clothes in, and you know, he was about to put his clothes in, but you know what, like we need to hurry up, like, you know, we can't be, you know, and he didn't like it that way. He just walked off with the clothes to the car, and I just stayed there, and I couldn't do nothing about it.
The way she wants things and how you don't approve.
That statement wasn't specific enough. I like to divide my clothes. I like to, you know, black, colored, white. She just grabs it all and puts it on in a.
That day. Oh, maybe we were in a hurry.
Miss Diaz, let the man finish talking. He didn't interrupt you. Show him some respect.
I will.
All right. So yes, we were in a hurry that day, but just because we're in a hurry, you know, like the washing machines have a certain time to them. She's in a rush. The machine's not gonna, you know, speed up for her. So what was the whole point of grabbing all the clothes, mixing it together, and putting it in there? That could mess up my clothes.
You say you argue over everything, Ms. Diaz. What kind of things do you argue over, other than we got the wash and we got the social media?
When I cook things and he doesn't like it how I cook it and stuff, and he'll just end up getting mad, and he'll just be like, I'll just cook it myself. Like, don't cook it for me no more, and I'll just walk off and I'll be mad because it gets under my skin, you know?
Are you working?
No, I'm a part-time student.
Part-time student, you working?
No, I left my job.
You left your job, why?
I just don't really want to speak on it.
Okay.
Yeah.
And you're a part-time student, and you guys are living together. How in the world do you make it?
First of all, I get like, since I'm still living in my parents' house, we do pay rent.
She's living in your parents' house with you?
That's an issue, yes.
Yes.
With family and relatives.
Is your parents not happy about that? What's that issue all about?
They are happy, but relatives and family members, like, she doesn't like some things that they do. Like, we butt heads with family members. They like to butt in the relationship. They like to put in their opinion. I'm used to that because it's my family. She's not used to that.
No.
Is his family dipping in all the time?
Sometimes here and there.
And she doesn't like that. And I don't like that. I don't like that. I don't like this. And she doesn't like it either. But she goes crazy when they don't knock and they just open the door and they go in.
I think there should be some respect, you know?
Well, I think that's everybody's opinion, because your parents walk in there one day, see something they don't want to see.
No,
exactly, you know?
You know, that don't make any sense at all.
Yeah.
Why did you two move in together?
You know, at the beginning, everything was good. After, you know, the first 4 or 5 months, everything was great. Then you really start to, like, you know, take off the layers off of a person. You really start to get to know them. So, you know, like, none of us are perfect, and I'm well aware of that. So we're basically like, here are my issues, and you have to accept me with, like, the issues I'm bringing. Same with her. But sometimes her issues and my issues, oh my God.
Ms. Diaz, why did you move in with him?
I moved in with him because, okay, I worked, like, not that long ago I left the job that I had, but I mean, when I had my job, you know what, I was like, you know what, I could probably do this. I was like, I could move out of my house and move with this person that I really love, and we'll see where it takes us, you know? And that's what I decided to do, and, you know, things are not gonna come easy. Things are not always gonna be good, you know? There's goods and bads. But, you know, there's some things that I don't like, and that's me, like.
Deal with it.
Yeah, I'm gonna be really honest with you. Yes,
I see the entire picture, now I'm gonna take an opportunity to paint over it. Listen. 19 and 18 is for school, it's for hanging out with your girlfriends or your male friends, it's for sports, it's for travel, it's for exploring life. It is not for coupling up. If you got to move in with a man in his mama's house, that means neither one of you are ready for this kind of relationship. I didn't have a steady dude. The longest relationship I used to keep a man around about 10 months. 6 to 10 months. First time he did something wrong, bow, he's out. I get another one. And then I used to think I had these odd notions. I would be dating a black guy and I don't like him, and then I'd get me a white guy. Just because I'm trying to switch up. And then you could tell whether it was an even or an odd year by the color of guy I was running around with. Because I thought, correctly so, that it's time to figure out who men are, what they do, what's a good one, what's a bad one, what's a good fit, what's not a good fit. You two are children trying to play as an adult. I could give you lessons about being mature and compromising, but you're not old enough. To 18 and 19, I was stark raving mad. And that's the time to be stark raving mad, because you can make stupid decisions. You got your parents' support, you got all of that kind of stuff, and you can't be 30 with 18 years of experience. You're asking for transitional support. You can't get transitional support. You were not in a marriage. He has absolutely no obligation whatever to support you or to assist you. You just got up and got in this man's house. You're his girlfriend. Just because you guys are sleeping in his mama's house doesn't make you anything other than a girlfriend. And y'all should break up. You need to get education, you need to learn, you need to read, you need to figure out things, you need to explore the world, you need to get a couple of girlfriends, a couple of boyfriends, don't have no babies while you're doing it, and then as you're older, when you're 26, 27, 28, you know a little something, then you find somebody, and don't shack up with them either. This matter is adjourned.